All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, HaKodash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us his truth. Shalom to you, Akim, that push the word across the four corners of this globe without truth and sincerity, Ba'ashem, Harakah, HaKodash, and pretty much, so touch on the recent news, on what, Nero, has been saying. And his recent remarks on and see the world don't know it, and neither does this puppet knows it, or even he may know it, but see, everything is shifting towards the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and going into this article right here, as you can see. The title, I'm not sure if I should, say it unless, YouTube, YouTube be getting, but I'll read some of it. This is from the VanityFair.com. Report: Trump wants to bring back HANGINGS and firing squads in the second term and is thinking about Gil OTINES too. We all, the first picture that comes to our mind is Slakia. This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. And my thing is this, these other camps, that's they ain't warning the people, they ain't warning Jake, to harp upon faith, warning them of what's coming, down the pipe and what's coming down the line. These specific prophecies, that's written, they ain't bring it out, towards their congregation to, to really scrutinize and, to really ponder upon, to really, consider, and take this thing serious that they, call themselves to be in, to really consider, what it is they're doing, because very soon Esau is getting ready to come down, with great wrath, man, and this is all according to prophecy, man. And see, it's no coincidence, that this dude is saying these type of things, man. Which, is also hinting, well, hey, at the end of the day, this is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's movie, so, our hope, as as through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which made, the elder apostles are hard to deem this year as a hopeful year to where all prophecy be fulfilled. Our hope, is for all prophecies to be fulfilled, like this year. But see, that's not our lot, to control how the Most High, like pretty much, like we can't, I'm trying to think of the word to say, but, like we can't, force the hand of the Lord, so to speak, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, every given, word that's prophesied from the Lord is going to happen at his set given time. You know what I'm saying? But this is hinting, that, if it be Yahweh Shem Yahushua as well. Because see, in Revelation 20, and 4, it's going to happen regardless, see, with or without, Trump or whatever. But hey, if it do happen, if Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Lord willing, he make it happen. You know what I'm saying? By having this dude to come in office and do this, man, the MOTB is in full effect. Corragma stations are being set up in full effect. And this man is in a position of power. During that time period, that be Yahweh Shem Yahshua's will for it to happen that way, man. But this is a major sign. But this is, I read the first paragraph. But Donald Trump is a disturbed individual with a strong penchant for violence. The biggest supporting evidence of this would obviously be his incitement of a bloody insurrection that left multiple people dead because he couldn't handle losing the 2020 election. But there are so many smaller ones as well, including but not limited to his public encouragement of police officers to knock suspects' heads against the sides of their squads' cars, his endorsement of assaulting reporters, his violent fantasies about punching rally attendants, just a whole bunch of, first paragraph, he's pretty much like bashing them. But I read the second paragraph. Yes, Rolling Stone reports that the ex-president, who was hoping to become president again in 2024, has recently been telling close associates that he wants to bring back firing squads, hang INGS, and possibly even the GILOTINE. Should he return to the White House, he has also apparently discussed group executions. According to a person familiar with the matter, late last year, Trump privately mused about creating a flashy government-backed video ad campaign that would accompany a federal revival of these execution methods. And this is going, I predict, that pretty much, how this, may cause an uproar amongst these peons, man. Fucking liberals and, just protesters, he's a dictator, these protesters get, man. You know what I'm saying? But, see, nonetheless, the word of Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to stand true alone. This is Isaiah chapter 34. Verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. And Yahweh Shem Yahshua has sent forth prophets to warn our people for the pending danger that's coming, to prepare you, to make you ready for the battle, man. It's the second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. I'm prophesying unto you, man, that these things are coming, to make you, to make you, like really fear Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. And God said that we fear mongering this and that. Well, you're damn right we are, man. We're admonishing you, advising you to fear the power, because he's the one that's ultimately in control and, is going to be bringing these things, man, because of the wicked deeds that's being done upon the face of the earth, man. And he's going to only have mercy upon his chosen, and which should move you to, hope to be part of that chosen, which, is going to make you to do things, well-pleasing unto him, so you're going to seek to do things, which is pleasing unto him, man. and not, be continuing, in the bullshit as well, and constantly making you, you know, you know, um, you know, like be in a position of, offense towards Yahweh Shemi Ashad to the point to where he's going to, move against you in his wrath. We're teaching you, to fear Yahweh Shemi Ashad and repentance because, see, Jacob's trouble is fastly approaching. This is Isaiah 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashad while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashad, for he will have mercy upon him into our power, for he will abundantly pardon. The Lord has sent forth, the watchmen, true men of the Lord, true prophets, starting with the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, on down to, the elder bishops, and on down to the brethren, giving you upright teachers, teachings, man, to guide you, to the way, to things that's well pleasing to Yahweh Shemi Ashad, so that, Lord willing, he may have mercy upon you in them times that's coming. But let me get another precept. This is this is Jeremiah 6, verse 16. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashad, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. You know what I'm saying? But see, majority of Jake, in today's time, see Jake wanna, see Jake is seeking for the, the finer things of life, so to speak. See Jake come to Babylon the Great, thinking that, it's gonna be more opportunities and just trying to live it up in this lifetime, man. We are, cursed in our enemy's land. This is a punishment, man. She wasn't brought here to, to live life, man. We're supposed to, acknowledge, our offenses against our power, man. And to ask for the old past, to seek, for the good ways, doing the things, of what our ancient forefathers was doing, anytime, us as a nation, was being led away captive into our enemy's land. And what we do, see, we would, acknowledge our offenses and cry out to Yahweh Shemi Ashad to deliver us, man. But what's the majority of our people doing, man, in today's day and age? Scoffing against the prophets. They're being, more and more, the more rebellious, never before seen in this day and age, man. To the point where literally the Lord is only dealing with his, chosen. He's only going to be dealing with, his preordained. Verse 16, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashad, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, but ye shall find rest for your souls. Yeah, man. Jake is always on the look for truth, the meaning of life, the purpose of life, why am I here? And just in a constant spirit of wanting, for answers, for purpose, Well, hey, it's all right here in this book, man. But see, you have to be guided, you have to be taught, by, upright men, by upright teachers, to teach you this thing, man. That the spirit is truly dealing with. And that's a major stumbling block upon our people. Our people's thing is, that they want the, that that the Christian church be doing, that the Most High can judge me only, only God can judge me spirit. That the Most High is dealing with them, individually. The Most High himself is dealing with you individually, man. I'm saying, you just, skip over Yahushua, you don't even know his true names. I'm saying? But that's majority of our people's mindset, man. And they ain't gonna, walk in this thing, man. I'm saying, because what? Because they flat out rejected it. And really, Yahweh Shem Yahshua rejected them. And they just gonna keep on, being in that spirit of wanting and, stay destitute. Just still searching for the meaning of life and just still, just fucking still fucked up out here, man. No rest for your soul. Because you're going to have no understanding of why everything is happening, to you, how everything is going, what's coming, where you are, who's your enemy is, who you are. No rest for you, man. But they said we will not walk therein. Also, I have set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet, but they said we will not hearken. Therefore, yeah, man, as Jake, that's our people. The Lord even said prophets unto you, warning you of what's coming, prophesying unto you of evil, as well as peace, man. That the kingdom is coming for you, after this great destruction, man. Telling you to get prepared for what's coming, man. For Jacob's trouble, and for the bridegroom, Yahushua, to turn from your ways, so that the Lord have mercy upon you, man. So that when he returns, and even through Jacob's trouble, he don't number you to these dangers out here, he don't number you to, to his wrath, but rather he has grace and mercy upon you, to the point to where he delivers you, man, and redeems you from this earth, man. But, and that's what these guys ain't, he warned the people about, man. This is a serious thing that's coming, man. And what these guys doing, just all, focused upon, just coming up against the apostles, just fucking talking out their ass, and just, adding to the scriptures. This is Ezekiel 13. Let's start at verse 1. And the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear you the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. Yeah, man. And these guys, are just winging it, man. And they got, I forgot how the word go, but pretty much, internally, they got other intentions, man. So they ain't really, having, and they take on the position, as being a watchman for Israel, and not just, them per se, but, majority of all these other camps out here, they take that position of, of being that overseer for, for our nation. See, but they ain't, prophesying correctly, man. Neither has Yahweh Shem Yahshua sent these guys, man. They going up some other way. John chapter 10. And they're hirelings, man. And see, the Spirit's gonna reveal, that these guys are none but fucking hirelings. Somehow Yahweh Shem Yahshua is gonna make it known that these guys, are truly sent and, none but hirelings, man. And the real men of the Lord are gonna be known, through the honest and sincerity and the truth that they've been prophesying for decades and years, man. Starting with the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, man. Verse 4, O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert. Yeah, man, slick, sly, deceitful, cunning. Verse 5, ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Yeah, man. And these guys ain't preparing our people, for what's coming, man. See, they ain't, prepping up your mind of the reality, of the harsh reality of what's coming, man. It's going to be trouble upon the earth never before seen, man. Like prepping your mind, is you going to believe this truth, all the way up into death, when Esau, is coming down upon you with that great wrath, and give you that ultimatum to take this sea hit, man. Persecuting you, for your very, belief, for the very thing that you believe in, man. And throughout Yahweh Shem Yahshua that the Lord, has, he guided us to upright teachers to prep our minds, like that, man. To prep our minds into understanding of the, the reality that's coming, man, so that we know, who to lean upon and call upon, and, pretty much, prep ourselves, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. And be rooted, Lord willing, in that good foundation, man. That rock solid foundation, man. But these guys ain't doing so, and that's how, we are making ourselves, are ready for the battle. But these guys, ain't doing so, man. They're telling you that the MOTB is sin. Just fucking lousy doctrines, man. And now niggas talking about unity. Just fucking bullshit, man. Like, look what the fuck is going on, man. World War III is at an all-time, shit. Trump even said himself, that we are at the closest time of World War III, or something to that effect, and it's true. You know what I'm saying? The third world cometh quickly, man. And it's going to happen. And these guys ain't telling, the people about this, man. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Yeah, man. And these jakes that follow these, these so-called leaders, and and end up being condemned. Their blood is gonna be upon those leaders' hands, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahshua is gonna visit you, man. But see, that's our fear, man. Our hope and fear is in Yahweh Shem Yahshua, in hopes that we're doing the right thing, by teaching in upright spirit, in spirit and truth, and not, doing this falsely, man. Which these guys are doing, and just fucking winging it, and really, just going up some other type of way, man. These guys truly don't really fear Yahweh Shem Yahshua. They're going according to their own, their own hearts and their own spirit. Y'all foolish, man. But be a calm, man. That's basically the main points that I want to bring out for this lesson. It's Lord willing that all your brothers and sisters find satisfying. Until next time, I say shalom.